Hello and welcome to our Thank the Donor presentation. As you can see, Mercy One and Unity Point Health Des Moines are our first two hospitals that we're launching this program with. We are very excited to finally be talking about this program. We hoped to do this in 2019 and it didn't quite happen. Then we hoped in 2020, but for obvious reasons, that did not happen. And now we're here. So we're very excited to start with our partners here in Des Moines and hopefully launch this program to further other hospitals as we can. Through Thank the Donor, blood recipients and their loved ones can send an anonymous one-way message to their blood donors via email. Messages of appreciation from blood recipients show our blood donors their impact in the lives of the community. After the year we've had, we think this program will be very exciting for both blood recipients, blood donors, and your team members. So thank you for joining with us today. We're going to walk through the program, how it works for your staff, how it works for the recipient, and exciting things that we think this program will bring. Thank the Donor is a patent-free, simple service allowing a patient, friend, or loved one to send an anonymous message to the person who donated that blood being transfused. All of your blood products will start having this green tag attached to them starting Monday, May 10th. Our team is going to attach a green heart tag to every blood product before it makes its way into your blood bank. The way it works is as simple as 1, 2, 3. The patient can look for the green heart tag on their blood bag. They can go to thankthedonor.org. From there, they can use the step-by-step instructions showing them how to get started. And after entering their message of thanks, the donor will receive an email from the recipient with that message attached. We are creating co-branded cards for every hospital partner that we're hoping the nursing staff, blood bank staff can help us disseminate to the recipients that'll really walk them through the process. Here is an example of what those cards will look like. We've co-branded these with your hospital logo. We will print these and provide them to your blood bank. The blood bank can either provide them with each hospital blood transfusion or to the nurses staff, and then the nurses can provide these to the patients as they're receiving their transfusion or in their discharge paperwork. We realize not everybody is fully awake when they're receiving a transfusion. So if that's the case, this can also be put in the discharge paperwork for the patient. And you can see that there's an area here for a unit number to be attached. All of our blood bags have multiple unit numbers on the back of them. And the idea is that the nursing staff can just take off one of those unit numbers, place it right on this card and hand it to the recipient. And really this card walks them through the rest of the process. Once they get to thankthedonor.org, this is what it looks like for them. They can choose if they're the patient, a family member or friend, or a healthcare professional. We've seen that a lot of nurses, physicians, a lot of folks at the hospitals also like to take this opportunity to thank blood donors as well, so that there's all three of those options when they get there. They can then fill out their information. The only information that's required is name and email. And then as you can see, there's a few sharing options. These are all checked by default where they would like to share their testimonial with the blood center, with the hospital, and give us the okay to share it on social media. We're hoping that everybody wants to share these with us as well, and then we will absolutely share that back with the hospital. The next step, they can add a photo or video, reason why they're there, the hospital they're in. They could skip all this information too if they'd like. And then once they're done with this page, they'll go into the actual message. So they can create their own custom message or use a template. And Lifeserve looks through all of these before this is ever disseminated to the donor, to a hospital, on social media. We will review all of these before they're ever sent out. And this is where that unit number comes into play. At the very end of the Thank the Donor program, they can scan that unit number or manually enter it in. And that unit number is how we then take that message and get it back to the donor or donors that created that unit. Some good to know facts. Like I said, we will look through all of these messages and review them for any privacy issues and appropriateness. We will not allow any negative comments to be sent out. We will make sure that all photos and videos are okay before being sent out. The donor receives these messages via email from the Thank the Donor program. And if they allow for sharing, we will absolutely share those back with the hospitals too. This is an example of a couple of testimonials that have come from other blood centers who have started this program. The top one is from a hospital patient, and the bottom one is actually from an oncology RN that sees the need for blood every day and took a minute to say thank you to the donor. This is an example of one with a photo attached. So as you can see, this is super powerful from the patient side of things. And these are the stories that I think will be great for us to share as we continue this program. Presentations can become more authentic with this information. Our donors will hopefully become more emotionally engaged if they receive a thank you truly from their patient. Patients are reaching out to participate in recruitment, trying to find more blood donors because they actually see there are real people donating these units that were able to save their lives. It helps us have the ability to tell stories differently. It makes our partnership with our hospitals a lot more meaningful. And our chair people, blood drive coordinators can use this information to really show how this has touched their community. If you'd like to see the program from start to finish, you can go to thankthedonor.org, walk through step by step, and then this is an example unit number you can use at the end, just so you can see how it works from start to finish. Early results of Thank the Donor have been very encouraging from other blood centers who have started it. This is from the Oklahoma Blood Institute, who actually created the program, but they said the donors have contacted them after receiving notes of appreciation to express their excitement, and hospital, laboratory, nursing, and administration staff express their feelings of renewed purpose after patient messages are shared with them. So it's truly impacted us all the way around, from the donor to the recipient to the hospital team members and Lifeserve team members. The words and images inspire blood donors to continue giving because the importance of their generosity is brought home in such a personal way. We appreciate your enthusiasm and support and partnership as we launch this program across your hospital and our other hospital partners. We think that this will help us spotlight our partnership between blood donors and our hospital patients, hopefully attract some media spotlight. I think the media will love this story. And then hopefully this will also increase blood donor loyalty. We definitely still need more blood donors to come out. And so we're hoping that this will help them make that connection and want to give. Thank you so much for watching our presentation. We created this special website just for you. You can go here or scan the QR code. We're adding a list of FAQs, a lot of walkthroughs, some videos. I'll post this presentation out there as well, so that your hospital team members have all of the resources they need to get started. And as you're our first two that we're starting with, we would love to hear your feedback on what's working, what we can provide you to help you along the way. Initially, we wanted to get into the hospitals and have lunch and learns and serve breakfast to your amazing staff members and talk about this program. With COVID, we're not able to do that right now. We would love to do that in the future, but please let us know if there's anything else we can provide to help spread the word as we launch this program to your hospitals and your patients.